Hey guys, it's Generalkidd here. How's everyone doing today? So for today's video, I actually had something else that I was going to do today, but then while doing that video, we actually came across this really weird glitch that I've never seen before. And maybe some people have, but I have not. So I figured I'd show it for today's video instead. And the other video, you might be able to guess what it was, but we'll tackle that another time. But anyways, so what happened in this video is we ran through the mission pretty quickly at this point, and we left behind a lot of warthogs with marines on them, like a little bit far back, especially the one on with the Gauss warthog. And then we just basically ran through up to this part of the scarab, and we were gonna mess around with some stuff. But then when I jumped down to take a look at the Scorpion tank, this is where Photos Chaos noticed something odd in the distance. So you can kind of see it. This is from his perspective. We'll switch to my perspective in a little bit. But from his perspective, one of the Marines that we kind of left out in the distance is trying to catch up. And then he's stuck behind the rubble now. And he, at first, you don't see anything weird about that Marine. He's just kind of like running into the rocks, which, Halo Marines do that a lot. They have such... Their AIs aren't exactly known to be, the greatest. They drive off cliffs, they run into walls and keep running into walls and so on. And that's exactly what this Marine here is doing. And at first, without look really weird, he's just like wobbling around. And then like a penguin almost. But then on closer inspection, we noticed that he was actually kind of like limping. And it's a really weird like animation glitch that I've never seen before in Halo. And this isn't just in Halo 2 Classic. This also affects Halo 2 Anniversary as well. But I'll show you in Classic first, and then we'll switch to my perspective in a bit. And I'll show you an Anniversary. But it's basically the same. I guess in Anniversary, his animation may look a little smoother, I guess. I don't know. But he, this Marine, he's just limping. or wobbling, even. I'm not really sure how to describe it, but I guess he's limping. And I'm not sure why his animation is stuck in, like, this, like, I don't know, this phase. But it's just, like, really... It's a really weird glitch, and it's kind of funny too. And we just, instead of like messing with him, we just decided to watch him and follow him and see like where he's limping to. But yeah, so here's from my perspective now in Anniversary graphics. As you can see, he's limping. His animation is pretty much the same. Like I said, it looks a little smoother maybe in Anniversary, but it's really no difference overall. But yeah, so for now, let's just follow him and see where he goes. He just he just keeps limping, and he's basically following his regular Marine path. And unfortunately, we're not quite sure how to reproduce this, to be honest. If anybody knows, feel free to chime in. But what we did basically was, like I said, I was running through with a Ghost while Photos Chaos was driving a Warthog with Marines on them. I'm guessing he like ditched the Marines way back near that like room with the waterfall in it, before you enter this part. And I guess the Marines left on foot, and they walked this way. And then while they were walking towards this building, we ran upstairs and we loaded the Scarab and everything. And then I guess somehow loading the Scarab and like the Scarab crushing the bridge and stuff, along with the Marine walking towards it at the same time, somehow like a combination of that glitched out the Marine's animation or something. I don't know, maybe it could be the loading point we hit or something. Who knows? It could be a lot of reasons why this happened, but we were only able to do this once. And we tried several times after this. We reverted. We tried to do what we thought was, the method that we did. But unfortunately, nothing. We couldn't reproduce it. And nor have either of us ever seen anything like this before in all our years of playing Halo. But yeah, like this Marine, he even limps up the steps in like the weirdest like I don't even know like how he can walk up the steps that way. And then like he changes his animation here. He like does a wave and like a salute, but then he reverts back to his animation. So changing animations does not reset his glitch animation. But like after a certain point when he reaches this part, then he just reverts back to normal, just jogs up the steps, and then he joins the rest of the Marines here. And yeah, that's basically it. And after that, he's just back to normal. And like I said, we weren't able to reproduce this, but if anybody else does know how to reproduce it or figures it out and can make like 100% reproducible Limping Marine in Halo 2, then, feel free to let us know in the comments. We're definitely really interested in finding out and learning more about this. But other than that, it's another short video today, but hopefully you guys did enjoy this. And if you did, make sure to leave a like. And if there's anything else for me to look into or check out, or any other info you want to share, stuff like that, just let me know in the comments, and I'll do my best to look into it. And aside from that, just make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.